Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Youier podcast. We are here in the penultimate Should Shove a Challenge episode. We're almost there, the end is in sight. If you've been following along every single day, then consider me giving you a great big star or a badge that says, yay, well done you. Don't forget though, there's no need to rush through these. If you've joined us a little bit later in the series, these will be available via the podcast and on YouTube for many months and probably years to come. So you can go through them at your own pace. Do that, just don't forget to do your homework as well. The playthings are the important bits. With that said, today's episode is called You Don't Have to Do This Alone. 20 episodes into the Should Shove a Challenge and the end is in sight. You've done so well. And today I come bearing good news. You don't have to do this alone. In fact, it's not that you don't have to. God doesn't want you to even try. And no, if you've listened to this book in order, that is not going to come as news to you. I almost didn't include this episode for fear of sounding like a stuck record, but God knows we need a reminder. So take this as your reminder if you need one. Throughout the Bible, time and time again, God, via people, reminds us that we have a source of power and strength that doesn't come from within ourselves. At the start of Romans 12, Paul says, so here's what I want you to do, God helping you. Jesus said, I will talk to the Father and he'll provide you another friend so that you will always have someone with you. The friend, Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send at my request, will make everything plain to you. He will remind you of all the things I have told you. I'm leaving you well and whole. That's my parting gift to you. Peace. I don't leave you the way you're used to being left feeling abandoned, bereft. So don't be upset. Don't be distraught. And that's from John chapter 14, verses 16 to 30. You don't have to do this alone. Until we start intentionally stepping into an expectant relationship with God, it's all too easy to leave asking for help until we're feeling really desperate, totally stuck at our wits' end. But it doesn't have to be that way. What might today look like if you and God chatted about stuff off and on throughout the day? Co-conspirators, friends, allies, what might that look like? Over the course of the last 20 episodes, you've had lots of suggestions of questions you can put to Holy Spirit as a starting point. But the ultimate goal here is walking out every moment of every day with Him. Instead of waiting until we're feeling in need of help, God is inviting us to chat about everything that's going on with us today. Sometimes He'll even tell you what questions to ask Him. Ask Him what's on His heart right now. Ask Him what He wants to share with you. It might feel strange at first, especially if you grew up with an anything less than stellar picture of God and His love for you, or if you were served the lie that only prophets and ultra-holy people can hear from God. But as we've unpacked already, God is speaking to you, and He is for you, on your side, and He loves you just because. And here's your Holy Spirit love note for today. How you move through this life is far more interesting to me than the specifics of what you do. Yes, I'm keenly interested in specifics too, please don't misunderstand me, but not at the expense of the how. Papa, Jesus and Sam.